Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, got a post here from the HBAR Foundation, and you might hear this at first and think, why are you showing us this? But stick with me, because the ultimate point of this is what I'm going to show you is that this is going to be something that's great for Hedera with mass adoption. Okay? So when I first see it, you might hear this and think, what are you talking about? But stick with me. So we've got the post here and it goes as follows. Built on top of a network that has usability programmed at the base layer, the Hedera ecosystem is home to the best user experience in brackets UX in the industry. By making the network as accessible as possible to the end user while solving industry pain points, this is how we take crypto and Web3 mainstream. From wallets like Hashpack App, Blade Wallet, and Wallet Connect to consumer applications like Karate Combat, SaucerSwap Labs, and Centex.io to enterprise-leaning applications like Dover Official, we are committed to making Hedera home to the best Web3 UX. Over the coming week, we'll be highlighting how these teams have built innovative solutions to overcome industry-wide issues and provide a best-in-class UX, not just on Hedera, but across the whole of Web3. Okay guys, so you might be thinking, okay, user experience, why is that such a big deal? But they said it there earlier about Web3 mainstream, and I completely agree. This was the first thing I thought when I saw this. This is what you need for mass adoption, right? What I talk about when you're dealing with like mass adoption? You're talking about it being at a point where you don't even realize it's going on. It's something where it's like it's happening in the background. And what's the other thing about that when you want something to be, mass adopted? You want it to be easy to use. You want it to be user friendly, right? And so this is just another thing that's going to help if when you go on like these HBAR/Hedera powered projects, apps, etc. If you go on them and they're just like so simple to use, it's going to make you want to use them more. And a prime example I'll give you of this, the Galaxy app, right? I've told you before, this is like a crypto Twitter, right? It's literally just like a crypto Twitter. And so you can basically use the Galaxy app, but you can also, other than just using it as like a Twitter, you can also use it to send crypto to people. So let's just say, for example, I've got my friends list. So I'm following like 3 people in my friends list. And one of my friends, I owe him some money because I borrowed some on a night out, for example, right? So I owed him, let's just say $20. So then I can just go into my friends list, pick that guy out, and then I can say, just like you would say, for example, on WhatsApp, if you was going to send like a picture, you can just change that to like send crypto. Then it'll bring up your wallet and say like, what crypto do you want to use? So I could say, okay, I'm going to send you HBAR, give you like $20 worth of HBAR, and then I can just send that over, right? And it doesn't ask for their personal wallet address. You don't have to find that out or anything like that. You don't have to worry what network it's going on. It does all that for you. So for you, it's just simple as, okay, send crypto from this wallet, this crypto, this is how much, send. And then the money just goes over to them. Now, for a lot of people who are not, well versed in crypto, that's way easier, right? Than having to learn, okay, I've got to find out what their wallet address is. I've got to find out what network I'm sending it on. I've got to make sure that I don't get the wallet wrong, like I don't accidentally delete a character out of that wallet address, because if I do, then money's just going to go into a black hole and that's it, money gone completely. You haven't got to worry about any of this, right? All this stuff is covered for you, and this is the kind of thing I'm talking about when we talk about mass adoption. You want it to be easy. Like we already know, and I've explained this myself, one of the reasons why some people don't get involved in crypto is just because they don't know how to do it, right? It can be quite tricky. Like, yes, the basics are quite straightforward, but it can get very technical, because I've got to a point where I was in the bull run in 2021. And look, I got quite deep with crypto at that point. I was getting into a lot of projects, doing a lot of different things, messing around with dApps and stuff. And it gets technical. It does. It really does get technical. So I was having to learn about like coding and things like that to do certain things, because I was wanting to like set up a node and stuff like that. It's not straightforward. So, when you're talking about this kind of feature in terms of, the user interface being so straightforward, this is going to be something that people are going to like, and it's going to be something that draws people to them when they want to get into crypto. If you're first getting into crypto and you're a beginner, you probably say, look, I just want this to be as straightforward as possible, right? Like, I really don't want to lose my money. I want to just be able to do things at the click of a button. And this is what Leemon Baird was talking about. I covered this in a previous interview not long ago. He was saying, look, we're going to serve the planet. Like, this is what he says, that we're going to take over the planet. And to do this, we need it to be as simple as possible. I agree, right? Like, this is one of the examples he gave, and again, it's a great example on his behalf. He said, look, like, when you turn on a light, all you do is flick the switch. You don't think about all like the currents running through the wires and all that kind of stuff. You don't think that deep about it. You just flick the switch and the light comes on. That's what we're talking about. That's what you want this kind of stuff to be like. So the fact that they're saying that, you know, Hedera is one of the best user-friendly interfaces in the market, it is going to help when it comes to mass adoption, because it's going to make them one of the favored ecosystems to want to get involved with, right? One of the favored networks to want to get with. So you might look at this and think, oh, what's there really to this? But these are the little things, right? These are the little things that really add to a network's appeal, right? This is really what is going to help. So to me, you might think this, you know, is just, this ain't really nothing, but to me, it actually is something that's going to greatly help Hedera in the long term. So I thought I'd share it with you because I found it interesting, and I think it's something, as I say, is going to be very beneficial for Hedera. So take this for what you will, guys, but believe me, this is the kind of stuff you want when you're talking about mass adoption. So this really does put them in a great position. But what do you guys think? Hedera having the best user interface in the crypto industry? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.